What's up, guys? This is Mike from Terrestrial Imaging, and today with me I got the H520, the E50 camera, and the E90 camera. In this video, a lot of you guys have been asking, we're going to give you a side-by-side comparison between the two cameras. So for those of you who don't know, the E50 has a 40mm focal length equivalent, so this is your inspection camera. You could film your subject from a lot further away. This is your 20 megapixel 1-inch sensor camera. So this is what you're going to use for videos and photos. You're going to get the best quality pictures with this. This is 12 megapixel. They could both film in 4K, but this can film at 60 frames per second, and I believe this can only film at 30 frames per second. So let's get started. So with the H520 and the SD16, you have this awesome data pilot software, which is pre-built or preloaded into the SD16. And what it is a mission planning software. So on the controller itself, before the flight or even during the flight, you could tap on the map on the controller and set waypoints, which your copter will then fly to. And you can set the altitude, the speed, the camera angle. So that's what we're going to use to compare the two cameras. That way we're going to get identical footage. So we're going to show you a little bit about the data pilot software. It's not going to be a tutorial. That's not what this video is about, but you're going to get a brief introduction to it. So again, it's really cool with the H520 SD16. You have this software that allows you to make these flight plans, and it's going to give us the ability to make identical flight patterns for these cameras and get you real side-by-side footage from the same spots in the air. So I'm going to show you that right now. So out in the field, I got the H520 with the E50 on it. It's bound to the SD16. I got the E90 right here. We're going to start with the E50. This will be next. So I'm going to make my flight plan. So we're going to go into the controller, and this is the waypoint setting. So we got mission start over there. This is kind of the basics for the mission. Flight speed, 8 miles per hour. Nice comfortable speed. Altitude, we're going to start at 100 feet. And then we're going to set 3 waypoints. So 1, 2, 3, and now we get to customize the waypoints. So I'm going to start, the mission's going to start, and we're going to record. Now waypoint, this waypoint, we're going to change the camera. So we're going to pitch it down. And then this waypoint, we're going to go up 25 more feet. And then we're going to pitch the camera or yaw the camera to the right. And now we want to upload the flight plan to the copter. And now, since we want to use this again, we're going to sync it and save it. So you save it, you just name it C test for camera. Done. And now it's saved. And now if you go back in the controller, it'll say start mission. All you got to do is slide it to start the mission. So that's it. I got my flight plan uploaded. It's ready to go. All I got to do is slide to start it. And again, this flight is completely autonomous. So I'm not even going to touch the controls. Of course, I'm going to monitor it, but this thing is going to take off and it's going to fly itself, and the camera's going to do its own thing, and then it'll land, and then we'll swap the cameras. So the H520 just flew its mission with the E50 camera. As you can see, it was a completely autonomous flight. Now we're going to switch the E50 for the E90 and then take it up and do the same exact mission. Alright, so with the H520 still on, I'm going to take the E50 off, put it to the side, and put the E90 on.
Communication lost.
And now this is a feature of the H520, the hot swapping of the cameras. So you could just take the camera off while the copter is still on and then put on another camera and it'll stabilize, turn on, and connect to the controller. So that's a pretty cool feature that the H520 has. As an added bonus to this video, I'm going to take this SD card holder we have before we take off with the E90 and I'm going to put it directly under the camera. And what we're going to do here is we're going to see how accurate the return to home is, because as we've seen so far today, it's very accurate. So with the E90 on the H520, you saw the hot swap was really cool. It connected almost instantly. So we're going to fly the same exact flight plan. We just got to go to the waypoint settings in the controller. And as you can see, the flight plan's already there. All you got to do is upload it. And there you go. Copter knows it's there now. And if you look on the controller, all you got to do is slide to start the mission. Very easy. That concludes the E90 flight. It flew out pretty far away, went to 3 different waypoints, and it came back all on its own. And to be 10 to 12 inches away, that's a pretty reliable return to home. there you have it, the comparison between the E50 camera and the E90 camera on the H520. And we gave you a little look into the data pilot software on the ST16S for the H520. I hope this video has been helpful in answering some of the questions and giving you that comparison between the two cameras. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Hit subscribe. Find us on Facebook and our sponsored page, Mad for Multirotors, and visit us on the web at www.terrestrialimaging.com.